Welcome to Million Dollar Seller. Super excited for this episode. I know I say that every time, but I mean it every time. I'm here to show up. I'm here to deliver great, exceptional value. And I appreciate you showing up for yourself. I appreciate you showing up for this podcast. And I would love for you to follow it. I would love for you to share it. I'd love for you to send it to someone that needs to hear it. And I'm here to help you grow. I'm here to help you sell more, build your business, live a life of freedom. And I want to talk about sales for a second. I'm going to tell you why I'm so passionate about it is it's given me freedom. It's helped me crawl out of massive debt. It's helped me really grow in my career. It's helped me leave corporate and explore business adventures on my own. It's helped me with confidence and negotiation and influence and these skills I just didn't even know existed inside of me. I used to be so not confident. I was such a non-confident, I don't know if that's the right word, not confident person, especially as a child and growing up. I was very people pleasing. I just wanted people to like me. I was very different, at a young age and came out, when I was 25 and I just wanted to fit in. I just wanted people to like me. And so I was a people pleaser. I didn't really speak my voice, and sales unlocked all of that. As interesting as that sounds, is I started my sales journey when I was 27. I'm 38 now. I'll turn 39 this year, towards the end of the year. But I just was not confident. And sales has given all of that to me. Two things have really changed my life. And I've talked about this before. I got into sales in 2014. That was number one. That's not number one in priorities. And then number two, when I quit alcohol in 2016. So I don't drink, and I'm going on 9 years of not drinking. And it's been such an incredible journey. And I think about how I got to where I'm at, and it's because of those two things. Sales has taught me so much. It's taught me about getting outcomes and getting results, and that I have the power to own my path, that I have the power to create my own income and my own problem solving and purpose and serve people, and selling is serving. So I'm really passionate about that. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I can't sell, or you have this negative relationship with selling, I want you to rethink that and reframe that, because it's not true. Selling is serving, and it's one of the best paying skills, if not the best paying skills you can learn, period. I watched the Hard Knock, the School of Hard Knocks Instagram. He has millions of followers, a big audience, and all of them are like badass, hundreds of millions of dollars, billionaires. And they always talk about sales. So it's such a powerful skill, and it just starts with trying and going for it and being a little uncomfortable and doing the things. So I'm excited you're here. I'm really passionate about sales. I'm really passionate about helping people learn it. I come from a wellness industry and have a degree in exercise science. So I love health and wellness. So why I'm saying that is I see a lot of people that have passionate businesses. Usually it's a wellness business. It's a coaching, it's consulting, it's an online service business. And the thing is they have this passion behind it, but if they learn how to sell, they learn how to, say the right things and organize the flow and have a sales process and know how to find leads, know how to create offers that sell. They can truly do anything. And that's going to take them to the next level, because a lot of people that have passionate businesses, if they don't know how to sell, it's not going to be a business. It's not going to get to where you want it to go, period. Like, that is something you have to own. And I love teaching it. So that's what my brand and my product is all about. And I just launched my course. If you're interested in joining it, I'm helping business owners, entrepreneurs create magical offers that actually sell, how to sell them, the frameworks, how to close, how to, use your time wisely, how to prospect, how to find leads. This is all in my one course. So it's really amazing. I have great students, and they're making progress quickly. And when you make an investment like that and you come work with me, I go all in. I help people a lot. I give a lot of one-on-one attention. It's also a community. We're all freaking crushing it together. So I would love for you to, if you're interested in taking your business and sales to the next level, shoot me a DM. I would love to work with you. I'll also attach the link in my bio, or the link in the descriptions. I'm used to saying link in bio. Link in the descriptions on my free masterclass. You can get a little taste. Download the free masterclass. You can get a taste of what I'm all about. And I'm here to serve you. I'm here to help you. And selling is serving, and we need you. We need your problem solving. We need your abilities to make the world a better place. We need our entrepreneurs. So let me help you sell. Let me help you grow your business. I would love to do so. So thank you for tuning in to Million Dollar Seller. If you could just hit that follow button, share it with someone that needs this or could use the message. And today I want to talk about the wealthy entrepreneur mindset, how to think, act, and sell like a millionaire. We get wealthy in our minds before we get wealthy in real life. So I'm going to give you some great tips. I'm going to give you some takeaways, and I'm excited for this episode. And if you love it, go back and listen to some previous ones. I have a lot on manifesting and business and sales and confidence. Oof, it starts with confidence, baby. So I'll link that as well. I have a mini course on confidence. I'll link the free masterclass and the confidence mini course. Confidence mini course is quick transformation, double your confidence in 3 days. It's only $47. I'll link it in the description. And let's talk about the wealthy entrepreneur mindset and how we can help you, we as me, obviously, help you grow your mindset to really achieve greatness. Okay, welcome back. So I'm excited, obviously, still. Man, I just keep saying that, but it's so true. Let's start with why wealth is a mindset before it's a reality. First, people that become wealthy think totally different. They expand their thinking. They just think differently. And I've just worked with a lot of people. Excuse me. Oh my gosh, I'm choking. Excuse me. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm going to take a drink of water though. I work with a lot of people, and I can tell you that the ones that really make a lot of money and hold on to it, they just think about things differently than ones that come from scarcity, ones that think that it's not enough, or it's hard to find, or that's hard to make money, it's hard to keep it. But I want you to know a quick God damn, I think I'm good now. I just had to get it out. I'm still not going to edit that out. This is just raw material. I hope you love it. I want to talk about the wealth equation and think about your mindset first. Mindset comes first. With your mindset comes aligned action, comes results, come money, right? So simple. Mindset, actions, results, money. How your beliefs around money dictate how much you actually make. And we kind of have thresholds. So a threshold is like your mindset kind of locked in on this certain amount of money that you're going to make. And it's hard to get past that. The best way to get past that is to grow your mindset, work on your subconscious, and get around the right people. A right community, right people really help you expand that thinking and get past the threshold. So let's say you're used to making $50,000 a year. You're kind of set there unless you start to think beyond that $50,000. Same with any number that you set for yourself. So your beliefs around money dictate how you actually make. The wealthy versus scarcity mindset. Scarcity mindset, there's never enough. Fear of investing, playing small, right? So you have a scarce mindset. You just can't come across it, right? And then there's the wealthy mindset. Money is a tool, strategic investments, playing to win. Your money is a resource. So I look at this totally different, and I consider myself a wealthy man. I've been financially free for a long time. I left my corporate job and have been on my own business for almost a couple of years. Yes, it has its ups and downs, and it's freaking hard sometimes, but we're here. And I've done really well financially, and it's because of how I think. So when I say money is a tool, money can get you things. So like, for example, if you invest in my course as an example, not a sale, just mention it as an example. But of course, if you're interested, shoot me a DM. But if you invest in my course, that is an investment in you, your business, and buying years of my experience to get you somewhere further quicker. Okay. So that's a tool money can be used. I invest in myself a lot. I have a coach. I've invested in IT people, VAs, education, books, everything you can think of, a lot of money. Think probably 6 figures of money at this point that I've invested in because it's a tool. And that's an investment too, but there's also investments in like the market and real estate and businesses and stuff like that. So a wealthy mindset uses their money to make more money. And sometimes the best investment you can make is in yourself to make more money, right? So, but there's other ways to make more money too. It's, investing in it. Like I own my house in Kansas City. It produces cash flow every month, and it's building equity. So I have money locked up in there. So there's ways to expand your wealth, and the best way to expand your wealth is to expand your mind. And I think one of the best ways is to not only invest in the information and the transformation to get you there, but also the people. That's why I love to mentor people. And I know a lot of people I've worked with have expanded their thinking because we're around like-minded people. So practical shifts to start thinking like a high-level entrepreneur. Let's make some shifts today. So I want you to think of where you're at and how you can expand where you're at. So think of in terms of what wealth means to you and what a wealthy lifestyle even looks. I would start there because my wealthy lifestyle is probably different than yours and it's different than the next person. Like I'm filming this right now in a $10 t-shirt. It's clothes just really are not the most important thing to me. I would rather be able to travel. I'd rather invest in my business. I would rather invest in the market than invest in a bunch of clothes. Now that could look something different for anyone else. And I think a problem we have in the society today is this keeping up with the Joneses. You don't like, I don't spend my money on stupid shit. At least that's just my thought. I'm frugal. I want to live free. And the last couple years not having to work for anyone has been the ultimate freedom to me. I'd rather wear my $10 t-shirt. Not that I can't afford more. I just don't spend my money there. I'd rather spend it in my business. So what I want you to do is identify and reframe one limiting belief you have about money today. Write it down and reframe it. So example here is money doesn't come easily to me to money is everywhere and it's abundant and it flows to me easily. And then you just say that every day. You write it down every day. You revisit this every day. And if you think that's stupid, I want to challenge you because that's how you rewire your subconscious. That's how you rewire your mindset is to visit this shit every single day. I promise you that. Let's move into breaking free from limiting beliefs about money. So there's 3 big myths when it comes to money that really keeps you broke, keeps entrepreneurs broke specifically. You have to work harder to make money. Truth. You have to work smarter. Sounds so cliche, right? But working harder is not always the answer. And we get caught in that with this hustle culture, especially here in the States. In United States, it's hustle, 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 20 hours a day will get you there, right? So that's number one is you don't have to work harder. You just need to work smarter. And I've seen a lot of people just spend their time poorly on social media. You know, when I was in sales, it was people, messing around at the coffee bar and just like dilly-dally. It's like, I'm on the phone making money. Like if I'm going to be here, I'm going to be making money. So it's a working smart type of thing. Number 2, selling is sleazy. Totally not true. If it's sleazy, if it's pushy, it's just being done wrong. It's not being done the right way. Selling is serving. Every business has sales. Every single business out there has sales. They have a sales department. They have a salesperson. The CEO, the entrepreneur, that they need to be good at sales. They have to sell not only their product and their service, but they have to sell their vision. They have to sell to their employees, their teams, their other departments. You have to be good at sales. That is no question. It doesn't matter what business you have. And I want you to reframe this. Selling is serving. I've talked about that a lot. Selling is serving, period. I keep saying period. I'm going to stop. Oh my gosh. I'm a millennial. Do millennials say period? I feel like that's more of a Gen Z thing, but I don't know. Okay, I just had to take a drink of water. Hopefully I don't choke. And then the last one, success is for other people. Truth, your current mindset is your only barrier. So success is for everyone. There's plenty to go around. The most successful just expand their mind and go for it. They don't overthink. They take action. So if you're listening to this and you haven't taken action yet, I'm going to challenge you to start doing some stuff. Start taking action. It'll pay off, not immediately, but eventually. You'll learn too. Everything's a learning experience. So if you start taking action, you'll actually move forward. So a few more tips when it comes from breaking free from limiting beliefs about money. 1, how to detach your worth from income and charge what you're worth. So if you have a business, or you're in sales or you're selling something and you have the ability to dictate what you charge, you need to charge what you're worth, not what you think you're putting your time into. You don't charge by the hour. Charge by the transformation. You charge by the value. You charge what you're worth. 2, why millionaires see investing in themselves as number 1 priority. Like, you have to. You have to. I've talked about this a little bit, but in 2024, I had some tough stuff happen to me and just some business things. And it was just like, this is one of the worst years of my life, to be honest. But I'll tell you, I handled it like a pro because I've invested so much time, money, things into myself. So I was able to handle it. I was able to navigate it. I didn't let it derail me. And I was kind of impressed. And I thought about it a lot. I'm like, why am I handling this so easily? I could be like a freaking wreck. And it was because of all the investments I've made in myself. So not only is it going to help you make more money, it's going to help you be able to handle situations better. It's going to help you to build more discipline and just have that emotional intelligence. And It just helps you deal with shit much better. So a mindset shift that led me to financial growth, I want to talk about this to recap is, and I work with clients a lot, and some of them set goals, and I'm like, you could set a higher goal, but it's because of our limitations. And, when I got into sales, it was 2014, and I wanted to make more money. I had to make more money. I had $100K in debt, student loans, car, all this stuff. And I'm like, I don't want this. And I was making $36,000 a year, $36,000. And I'm like, I need to make more money, because I believe that you have to do stuff. Like, you can't wait for things to happen. You can't be a victim. And I wasn't about the government to let the government take care of my student loans. Like, I would still be waiting. It's 2025. I would still be waiting. So I'm like, I need to make more money. I got into sales, and I took a job for same base plus commission. And I was like, I have nothing to lose. And my mindset shift, once I started to make commission, I'm like, instead of going from nothing to lose, like, oh, I'm already making the same. I was like, I had the mindset shift when I got my first bonus. I'm like, I have an opportunity here to make a lot of money. I need to max this out, and who knows how long this opportunity will last. And my mindset changed because I was there to make more money, not the same, not a little bit more, a lot more. So I started really perfecting my craft. I started learning and going for it, and more calls and more calls and more time. And I ended up making a lot of money. I went from $36,000 to $70,000 the first year, and then I went to $95,000, and then I made six figures. I made $120,000, then I made $150,000, then I made $170,000, then I made $191,000, then I made $215,000, and I paid off all my debt. I bought a house, I bought a Range Rover, I invested, I have a portfolio, I invested more, I maxed out my 401k, and in 2023, I left my job. I left a $200,000 a year job to work for myself. So I'm telling you this because I changed the narrative. I changed my threshold of what I wanted to make so I could make more. Instead of just making a little bit more, I'm like, I'm going to make as much as I can. And I did. I took advantage of the opportunity. So that's a personal story. What I want you to do, I'm going to give you an action step here. I want you to write down one money belief that has held you back and replace it with a new one, a new empowering belief. And let's start changing the narrative for you. If you believe it and think it, you can do it. So the last section here I want to talk about is how high-level entrepreneurs make financial decisions. So the difference between wealthy and struggling entrepreneurs is they spend their time on the right things that move the business forward. And I've worked with a lot of entrepreneurs at this point, and oftentimes they don't spend their time on the right stuff. And I'm like, I remember working with one of my clients, and I'm like, you need more leads and you need to raise your prices. That's it. Like, that's it. And it's like, but I need a new website and I need new pictures. I'm like, you don't need any of that shit. So think about it like this. Struggling entrepreneurs focus on expenses. How much will this cost me? Wealthy entrepreneurs focus on the ROI, total shift. What will this make me? So if you think about it, raising your prices and more leads will make you more money instead of thinking of how much this will cost me. So there's also the power of strategic risk taking. So why successful entrepreneurs invest in growth is because they know that if they invest in growth to grow the business, they can make more money for the business, but also remove themselves from the business. So then they're working on the business, not in the business. If you're working in the business, you have a job. If you're working on the business for growth, you have a business, right? So those are all things to think about. So last, I want to leave you with this, the Millionaire filter for decisions. This is going to help you make decisions. 1, does this align with my vision? 2, will this move me forward faster? 3, is this a short-term cost for long-term gain? Sometimes a short-term cost for long-term gain is worth it. So what I want you to do here, action step, is look at your next big business decision and ask yourself, are you making this decision from fear or from strategy? Fear from strategy. Like, what is it? I feel like I just talked really fast. So slow this podcast down and re-listen to it if you need to. But I'm fired up. Listen, I want to create an amazing space for my entrepreneurs to really kill it. And I believe in you. So that's what this podcast is for. Not just this episode, but this entire series. So I appreciate you showing up for this podcast and for showing up for yourself. You're worth it. Your goals are worth it. Your dreams are worth it. Your business is worth it. Your life is worth it. You get one life. Let's live it. Let's fucking live it. So Yeah. Just want to recap. Wealth starts with the mind, starts with your belief systems. Make those shifts and strategic decisions. Your challenge, start thinking and selling like a millionaire this week. Like, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I believe in you, baby. I'm so fired up. I might have to record another podcast because I'm too fired up. I want to use this energy. So listen, I'm going to link below my free masterclass and my confidence course. Both are very exceptionally delivered. If you like this energy, go grab them. Grab them both. Like, let's do this together. You'll feel fired up, especially after my confidence course. And I'm here to support you. So thank you for tuning into $1 Million Seller. Let's have a great life and let's keep building. I want my builders to tap in. I'm here to support you. And last but not least, you got this. You got this. We need you. We need your service.